because in this country people have a tendency of putting words in people's mouths, I just wanted you to see the Yeezy's own way of putting the point that I've just made. They've told you that if you buy the BVR and the BVD for the existing one and you try and improve it by refurbishing or whatever, this is what it will cost. If you get a whole new system, this is what it will cost. This is the savings that you will make. So this is the savings you make on technology alone. And they've also made the point that when it comes to registration, the cost in 2012 of doing a new register cost a certain amount. In 2015, just registering those who have now turned of age cost a certain amount. So when you compare it, registering only those who have turned 18 and those who still are not on the register is more expensive. And therefore, doing the whole registration again is cheaper. And when you combine all of that, you save another $20 million. So in total, we're now talking about $38 million. How did they arrive at the conclusion that the existing system is so bad that even attempts to repair it will cost more? They said that because the system has been used since 2011 when we bought them. And since we bought the system in 2011 up to now, we've not changed it. This is the Yeezy's own words. You see, this is a PowerPoint they presented to CSOs. Most of you may have seen this circulated in your media houses. So it's a very simple argument. We bought the thing in 2011. It's almost 10 years now. It's been so old that when you try and repair it, it costs more money. So let's buy a new one. That's really the Yeezy's case. So let's delve into it. And for both the BVR and the BVD, which I've just explained to you, think of them as one is like a mobile phone that can authenticate your hand. The other is like a laptop which you use to register. Think of it roughly like that. Good. What we are saying at the core of our argument is that that is not true. End of story. The argument that the system is so old that if you try and refresh it, it will cost more is not true. In fact, if you try to refresh the existing system, you try and refurbish it, buy a few new ones, and take out only the ones that are truly broken, you will not spend more than $15 million. And if you try and did a registration of only those who have turned 18, you will not spend more than $20 million. Why? It is very simple. You will register about 2 million new people. If you try and register 70 million voters all over again, you just have to hire more people, you have to buy more material, and it takes longer. So it just costs more. Anybody who will try and convince you that it doesn't cost more doesn't have any regard for the truth. End of story.